They're pushing back hard against the new requirements too. British Airways, Ryanair, as we heard just there, EasyJet, all have sent these letters to the British government in protest. It's actually the first step in a legal challenge to the quarantine that could see those rules come under judicial review. Industry leaders say that this quarantine is likely to devastate the UK tourism sector, preventing any economic recovery there, while costing potentially thousands of jobs. The UK is actually one of the top 10 tourist destinations in the world. 35 million visitors last year, around 50 billion euros brought in. Airlines had hoped to get a piece of that, getting back to business in July. British Airways, in particular, was set to start flying around 40% of its schedules. Now, BA actually was also already, though, planning to lay off 12,000 employees due to the pandemic. It's now threatening to dismiss over 4,000 of its pilots and rehire them under less favorable contracts as it goes through some tough negotiations with unions. Heathrow Airport CEO says around 25,000 jobs there could be lost if business does not retake very quickly. Heathrow's traffic is down 97% during this lockdown. So the industry is calling for government to set up what's known as air bridge deals to approve travel from low-risk nations. London says it is considering that, but nothing concrete yet.
Now, staying with the aviation sector, Brian, here in France, the government is expected to unveil a major rescue plan this week for the nation's crucial aerospace industry as it struggles with collapsing demand amid the pandemic.
Yes, that's right, Annette. French business paper Les Echos is reporting that Paris is set to unveil a 10 billion euro rescue plan for the country's aerospace sector. Now, that's one of France's few real standout industrial successes. It accounts for some 200,000 jobs, 47,000 of which are at the European jet maker Airbus. It's based in Toulouse in southern France. Roughly 30,000 positions in the industry are already technically considered at risk of being cut. And the first priority of this rescue is going to be saving those jobs. The Labor Ministry here in France has already announced an extension of the country's paid partial furlough scheme. That's going to be extended up to 2 years for troubled industries, which includes aerospace. This rescue plan also expected to include government support for airplane exports, that by helping key Airbus clients to finance their orders. The Transport Ministry here also has confirmed a 1 billion euro investment fund financed by industry giants that's going to be aimed at helping small French parts suppliers. The idea there would be to help protect these struggling small aerospace firms from being bought out and taken over by foreign companies, notably Chinese ones. And Airbus, the giant, has seen its new orders essentially go to zero amid these coronavirus lockdowns. The company says even when business starts to resume, it expects its activity to be down around 40%. So this aerospace plan, very important. It follows an 8 billion euro rescue plan for the French automobile sector and the 18 billion euro plan to prop up the tourism industry. Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire is expected to unveil the full details tomorrow. So we'll see what is really in the details then.